TikTok is a blessing and a curse, and there are a few reasons as to why that is. First off, the ability to go viral is absolutely insane, and it also creates careers overnight. Mine included, which is why bashing on TikTok in a full-on video would not make it fair at all. So I do have to state before I start this video that TikTok did change my life for the better, and I'm not ripping on the platform as a whole. Just the key points about it that affect myself and other creators on the platform, as well as other platforms that push short-form content like YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, Snapchat Discover, Facebook Reels, and whatever else is out there. So in this video, we're going to talk about how crazy the lack of consistency and community is with regards to short form content, and why if you're going to pursue content, it should be long form accompanied by short form rather than strictly short form. So here are all the cons that come with being TikTok famous and sort of how to avoid them. Before we get started, you may wonder why I'm qualified to speak about this. Well, my name is Josh and I go by OneTrack, and this is a platform called OneTrackMind. And on this platform, I tend to talk about artists and creators and stories behind specific ones, or just my takes on different things. So if you're not subscribed already, be sure to smash that sub button. But the reason as to why I feel the need to speak on this is because I did go TikTok viral and ended up with over 250,000 followers on that platform. Follow me, by the way, if you're not already. All links are in the description. Now that you know who I am and what it is that I do, let's get into the paid promoted song of the day.
Going 90 and a 50, hoping that you miss me. I can't keep a drink down. Treated you the same way, I done changed your damn thing. Just don't know how to love you, won't you, T?
Alright, the first major issue, and I kind of touched on it before with regards to short form content, is lack of community. Bringing a ton of views into your content is absolutely dope, but it is so difficult to build a community off of that, because the people watching those videos don't get to see your personality for who you really are. And that's something that I struggled with super early on in my short form content career, because since I didn't really have a community, my views were pretty much entirely dependent on the piece of content individually that I was making, rather than the fact that I was the one making it. See, if the Nelk Boys drop a flop of a video, they're still getting 500,000 views on that video because they've built out such a strong community. Whereas when it comes to short form content creators, you could be pulling in tens of millions of views, but if you have a flop, it could be 500 views, because nobody cares about the short form content creators as individuals unless they're super A-listers. So in other words, this means that your views are super volatile, and the best way I found to avoid this is to post content on a bunch of different platforms so that you can gain an audience across different platforms. And I'll get back to this point a little bit later, but trust me, it really is important. The second biggest issue I have with short form content is people reaching out to you to let you know that they love your content. If it's just somebody who genuinely likes your content, they're gonna leave it at that. That's gonna be their final message. But if it's someone who reaches out and works in the entertainment industry, they don't love your content. That's bullshit. They don't love your content. They love the amount of views that you're pulling. They'll reach out while you're hot so they can capitalize off of your viewership. But like I said before, your viewership is volatile, and that's entirely because you're making short form content. So they don't really love your content. They just love it during the time period when it is hot. They won't continue to love it afterwards. And the only tip that I really have for avoiding this kind of situation is to not believe them when they reach out to you telling you that. If they're an artist manager reaching out to you because they love your content, they probably don't. They probably just love what you could potentially do for them. Another issue that a lot of short form creators are confronted with is negativity on these platforms. Now, it's pretty well known that if you're pulling millions of views, you are bound to receive some hate. I would be lying to you if I told you I never received my fair share of hate. Honestly, this is never something that I was too bothered by, and the reason why I'm addressing it in this video is because I have some creator and artist friends that are extremely bothered by it. So let me explain my take on negativity and why it doesn't bother me. Number one, there is absolutely zero way to avoid negativity. You have millions of eyes on you, somebody's gonna hate on you. And from what I've seen, if you filter your comments, it kind of makes it worse. So don't do that. There's negativity everywhere. Sometimes you just have to take it on the chin. The main reason why negativity never really bothers me is because if anyone is commenting negative things on your videos, they are getting you more views. They're pushing your content in the algorithm and subsequently making you more money. So who's really winning at the end of the day in that situation? The person typing a hateful comment about you, or you who's getting paid off of the hateful comments that they're typing? Take the W and keep it pushing. And this brings us to the last topic of this video, which is money. This, in my opinion, is the worst part about being a short form creator. Money is ridiculously inconsistent, because if you're monetizing your views are volatile, like we said before. So you could have months where you're making $10,000, and then you could have months when you're making 500. It really all depends on the views that you pull, but you haven't built a community to build that consistency. Yes, this is true. I do not make a single dollar on any platform directly as of this moment in time. And if you are like me and you're just starting to get a little bit hot in the social media space, that means majority of your payments come from promotion. This can lead to a big bag, but it can also lead to messing with your head, because 99% of the time, promoting things will lower the amount of views that you get. It can mess with your mental quite a bit in my experience. So my motto is to not make promotion the main source of income for me and my platform. Instead, it's making my knowledge the main source of income for my platform. See, if you're a creator who's gone viral on multiple occasions, you've proven that you know how to go viral. This is valuable information. So instead of lowering your views by taking promotional bags, don't do anything anything that affects your platform as a whole. Instead, bring your knowledge to somebody else that is trying to go viral. Whether you're consulting for a creator, an artist, or somebody else. Everyone wants viewership, and if they can get it organically, that is the best way possible. And if you know how to deliver that organic viewership, people will pay you for it. So that is the final tip of this video. Don't sell your platform, sell your knowledge. I know this was a little bit of a short one, but I did want to get this video out for the last couple of months. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. And until next Sunday, this has been Josh, aka OneTrack, and this is OneTrackMind. Peace.